said what I meant, and I meant when I said it. I ain't even really trying to go to where y'all headed. Put me on a spaceship, no paramedic. I'm the world, goddammit. Wait a hot minute, let it fit a hot minute. Hurry, check, pull up outside a hot minute. I'm not kidding. Play with the kitty, put the kitten in the mitten. Say what couldn't be done, I did it. Say what need to be done, did it. Get down, get up, get a chicken. Your granny over there, dancing in the kitchen.
Down to the floor, how low can you? Down to the floor, how low can you go? Down to the floor, just grind no floor, just grind no floor. How low can you go? Crank that ish up, crank that ish up, ride that ish up, turn that ish up, ride, crank that ish up, work that ish up, freak that ish up, ride that ish up.
When you get to a room, you tell them I don't need no introduction.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to Speak That Shit. I am your host. I'm Zobo69. What's going on? Hey, did y'all miss me last week? But guess what? Hurricane Milton didn't. That motherfucker didn't miss me. Hey,
Kind of missed us. He missed us a little bit.
No, he didn't hit us. He hit us straight up, but he hit us.
He missed us by a few yards.
Nah, I still felt him. So shit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you ever got hit and you just got the wind of it? Like, well, damn, that motherfucker had to hit me for real. That's how Milton was. Yeah, Milton, he put something on our ass, you know what I'm saying? But knock on wood, you know what I'm saying? We graceful that, you know what I'm saying? We're grateful that we here, and because the where I used to live at, it's still messed up, still fucked up. So you know what I'm saying. But hey, this is Speak That Shit. If you'd like to sponsor the show, give me a call at 941-681-1710. That's 941-681-1710 or info@kingscastleent.com. Anisha, what you got going on?
I am Annie Loke, aka AnnieLoke.com. That's what they call me. You can find me on all streaming platforms. I got a new song coming out called The Braid Queen because I am a master braider. # braid queen. That means I can teach you how to braid, queen. I can teach you how to get paid and all of that. I teach women how to upscale in the beauty industry.
All right, yeah, we're gonna play that later on. We're gonna play just a little sneak preview. Hey, this is from Kush. I'm a co-host who said he couldn't make it because laptop is broken, internet is garbage as fuck, you know. So yay. Hey family, what's up, Toya? Hey, and we got a special guest in here. We got a special guest, you know. I mean, hey, you know, one of them original Florida boys, you get what I'm saying? But this is one of the first comedians when I started watching comedy. You get what I'm saying? When I actually started watching comedy, Def Comedy Jam, this is one of the first comedians that was on Def Comedy Jam. Doodoo Brown, what's up?
Him. Yeah, I'm trying to get myself together. I made me some top ramen, and then I was like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be doing a podcast at 7, and I just sat down with my top ramen. So if y'all don't mind, I'm gonna be in here, you know,
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm gonna be in here eating, man. Yeah. One time for the Talk That Shit podcast, I can't find my tripod so I can sit my phone down. But we're gonna make it do what it do. I'm gonna find something to prop this shit up on.
Hey, that's what the black folks do. You know,
I'm gonna find something to prop it on. Let me see if it'll prop up on these vitamins. Maybe I gotta turn this way. There we go. Am I close enough? I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
you good.
shit. Oh shit, I almost knocked the table off. Let me see. Am I close enough? Is that good? Is that good? I don't look as close as y'all. Let me wipe.
That's because we right close to it, like, you know what I'm saying. And I got these glasses on, so I don't know if I'm really close or far. But these glasses make everything feel like it's right here, you know. Maybe
okay.
if I take it off my way back.
How that look? How that look? Is that good?
Yeah, that's straight.
Is that good?
Straight. Yeah.
Can y'all
If you're just listening on the audio, make sure you tap in with us on Facebook in the Facebook group. Speak That Shit, and we streaming live on YouTube right now currently if you want to watch.
Yeah, that's what I chose. I chose YouTube.
Yeah. That.
Okay, so what's going on, Zo? What we talking about tonight?
Oh man, we gonna talk about everything. We're gonna talk about everything. Let's talk about what you got going on, though. You know what you got going on in the city up there. Oh, you muted. It's muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now.
I say I got some ramen noodles. I got some top ramen, boy. I make the best top ramen in the world, boy. I'm talking about. I put it down with them. I do it like they do it in the streets of Korea. I do it like they do it in the streets of China. You know what I'm saying? That late night street food in China. I got the meat in there. I got the boiled eggs in there. I got the chives, the spring onion. I'm telling you, boy.
Hey.
If you want some good top ramen, fuck with Doodoo Brown. I got you. I'm talking about. I make the best top ramen in the world. In the world, Fred.
In Craig, in the world.
In the world, Fred. For
Hey,
real,
Walter said the brother, what's that? Brother got the what is that? What is
The
that?
black light posters. He got to be old as shit.
Oh, check me out. Check me out now. All right, look. Who you know got the good time painting. Can you see it? My good time painting.
Oh, the good times. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, who you know got the good times painting? I got the good times painting, and young Michael Jackson them up there before the industry got a hold to him and turned them crazy.
yeah.
Before the industry got a hold of him and turned them crazy. Yeah, this is my little dope though.
Turned to a white woman.
They got
I don't know if all of those are considered crazy. Some white men might say they are.
Now, I want to say he was a white woman because they said down. What's the dude, Eddie Winslow? What he said? He said Michael Jackson was knocking him down. Remember he said that?
I believe Michael Jackson was
knocking him down.
Getting plenty pussy. He was getting plenty pussy.
Oh, okay.
He was getting plenty pussy. He was a superstar. He was a superstar. The moment Diana Ross laid eyes on him and brought him to the cookout.
Yeah.
He was you know that wasn't Michael Jackson's real voice, right? He only spoke like that to preserve his singing ability.
Well, we talking about how much pussy he was getting right now.
We ain't
talking about his vocal tone. We talking about how much pussy he was getting.
Well, I think he had to change his voice every time that he was in that situation. When it was time to get the panties, then he was like talking like his real self. But when he got on the camera in an interview, he was like, "I like elephants."
No, I think different. I think that
wasn't his real voice.
But I think different.
I had a point.
I think different.
What's your source on that information?
I think women love that role playing shit. So you know what I'm saying? They know Michael Jackson had a deep voice. They said, no. Talk to me like you were talking to that girl on Thriller. You know what I'm saying?
You were scared. I know you were scared. But what's your source for the voice thing? Don, what's your name again, baby girl?
He's different than other guys. I'm Annie Loke.
Annie Loke. What's your source? What's your source for the changing of the voice? That Michael Jackson used to change his voice. What's your source on that?
How did I find that out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, just as an artist, I used to study artists, and like it's just something that I like to do. And this is the interesting fact that I came across like some years ago. You know, it's a true fact though. Like,
well, I'm saying how did you come across that fact? Was it literature? Did you read it, or did you hear somebody say it out their mouth, or how did you? What's your source?
I might have read it. I'm not sure. I am guilty of. I have read Michael Jackson books now.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna tell you my source. When they said Michael Jackson was knocking him down, that's Darius. What's his name? Darius McCarran. Whatever damn Eddie Winslow. I don't know his real name.
I'm gonna tell you my source. I'm gonna tell you how I know. I'm gonna tell you how I know. Because any nigga worth $1 million in these United States, that pussy jumping out of both panty legs.
Mm-hmm.
I was a stock boy at Kroger, and I was getting more pussy by mistake than niggas was getting on purpose. So I know Michael Jackson, I know them five testosterone filled niggas, big afro niggas was fucking left and right.
Oh
Because they
yeah.
were superstars and they had some money to match.
That's why his brother was mad at him. His brother was mad at him, except for Jermaine, but the rest of them, Tito, and they were mad at him because they wasn't getting nothing like him. Like, come on, Michael, you need to share. Mike said, no, I'm not sharing. Y'all didn't share when I was small. When I was younger, y'all didn't share.
Jermaine thought he won when he married Berry Gordy's daughter.
Oh, yeah.
He thought he was, he thought he had moved on up like George and Weezy.
Yeah.
When he married Berry Gordy's daughter, he thought that was it, the all to be all.
Yeah.
He did.
Did
They stay married? I'm trying to put the light. Was the light good the way it was?
They stayed married for a while, but they didn't stay. It wasn't all that. You had to look good for the camera. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. So
they look good. They probably been broke up about a couple of months, but you got to look good for the camera. You can't say, okay, this. We got Berry Gordy and daughter, and then we got Jermaine Jackson. We can't say, okay, they got married and broke up, like they try to hide that shit between I forgot which the barge was and Janet Jackson.
Oh, okay, yeah. Janet married Chico. She married Chico.
Chico the barge. I thought that was. I forgot which one though, so I didn't want to say the wrong name. I didn't want to say.
She married Chico.
Yeah.
And all that there. But what's the topic? What's tonight's topic?
Oh yeah, we got a letter from somebody. Okay.
We got an interesting letter. We talking about some jail bays. You know what a jail bay is?
A jail bay?
Yeah, a jail bay.
You mean when a woman is interested in a man that's doing time, and sees his conjugal visit?
Okay.
I
don't know if they do conjugal visit down here.
See, I was trying to look up who this person was because I do know where I got that information from about Michael Jackson. It was from a pimp documentary. His family used to hang with the pimp. I was trying to find the name of the pimp just now, but I couldn't find it.
So you saying Michael Jackson was a pimp?
I did not say anything incriminating of the sort.
Allegedly. You got to say allegedly on everything. Allegedly.
Michael Jackson dead. You ain't got to say allegedly with Mike.
Yeah.
Nah, he wasn't no pimp. He just like it sometimes.
What he gonna do? Dude, come back and hunt me? He gonna hunt and sue me?
Yeah. He was some serious. He had a little rap group too.
Who, Joe Jackson?
Joe Jackson had friends that were pimps, and they had their kids in the music industry.
Oh, I know who you talking about.
He said that
You talking about Ronnie Neutron.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah. I'm sitting here trying to think of his name. That's it. Yep.
You talking about Pimp Ronnie Neutron. His sons, he made them into a group called the Neutrons.
Yeah,
right. I remember that.
Yeah, his name is Ron Newt. His name is Ron Newt, but they call him Ronnie Neutron. Yeah.
Matter of fact, you were watching that about 3-4 months ago.
Yeah,
at nighttime. Yeah, and they were talking about the neutrons. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
He tried to make them the new Jacksons. They used to be over to Jackson's house and everything. They used to be out there, but it was kind of too late. You know what I'm saying? They already had a Jackson 5 and like you say, the DeBarge and Menudo and the Silvers. They was just a little kind of Johnny too late. They was a little Johnny too late.
They came back in the 80s, right? I think when they came, I was in the military.
See, this before my time, but like they look like they fit it right in. Like they look like they had their 5 minutes, and they look like they was sharp.
When they came out there. But we got Tasha in. What's up, Tasha? We got Doodoo Brown.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
I'm glad to see you guys from the storm.
Yeah.
I was worried, man. Yeah. I was worried, but you know what? I'm telling people out here, when you're in a different region of the world, of the United States, they give you the most horrible part of the news. I had so many people contacting me. You know what they had on the news? They had Tampa's going down, and then they showed the mayor saying, if you don't leave, you're going to die. That was the narrative.
I'm going to tell you why she said that.
Told everybody that. They told everybody the same thing.
To get a reaction out y'all.
No, I'm gonna tell you why she said that. Because she about a couple of years ago, They said like I'm gonna say 3 kilos of dope over there on the by Cocoa Beach area. 3 kilos of cocaine came washed up the shore. That's what they said came in. You know what I'm saying? That's what they said came in. That's what was reported that she got. How all of a sudden you allegedly over there at Cocoa Beach. When I go to the beach, ain't no cocaine never come up and washed up and while I'm there.
Maybe that's why it's called Cocoa Beach. Maybe that's why it's called Cocoa Beach though.
But you out there, you the only one around there. Ain't nobody else around there, and the cocaine just came straight to you. So
and then that's where the military base is at.
Huh?
I said a military base is in Cocoa Beach. My uncle was stationed there. We lived there I was down there for about 8 months in the 80s. But they have a big military base out there in Cocoa Beach, Florida. Mm-hmm. It's the Air Force base.
They talking about they gonna die. We had this storm came, the same storm. I ain't saying same storm, but it hit Florida. I think it was Ivan 20 years ago. I was staying on 127, where it's flooded at right now, where it's fucked up at. I was staying there 20 years ago and did the same thing. That's why I said I gotta get the fuck away from here. You know.
So you saying the mayor say everybody gonna die because she found some cocaine at the beach?
Yeah, she found the cocaine. She wanted people to forget about that shit. The black people talking about shit. Castle, you need to share that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Them. Like we should be allowed to ask them why they call it Cocoa Beach. Is this the first time? I have questions. Is this the first time you've had a package on Cocoa Beach?
Well, she the only one was there.
Why is it called Cocoa Beach?
She was the only one there when the cocaine came out. I'm just throwing up some conspiracy theory. Don't listen to me. Y'all don't believe shit. Or maybe she's in love with the don't believe shit.
I believe she said that because they don't have the power to come and save people. So she's basically saying, if you stay in those flood zone areas, we're not going to be able to come and get you. So if we can't come and get you, you're going to die. Because Tampa is not prepared for a big storm.
Helena, and they weren't helping people in the aftermath of Helena. FEMA was lying, and they wasn't doing a third of what they could have done. Even with the little bit of resources they had, they still were not allowing them helicopters to go save people. They had troops on the ground. They were sending them off to different places. So I think she was trying to get in front of it because in the aftermath of Helena, the way Helena tore up Tennessee and North Carolina, I mean, it destroyed, literally washed away whole cities.
Yeah, it did.
But Milton didn't do a fraction of the damage that Helena did.
Helena did. It didn't.
Helena washed them sundown towns off the map, bro.
Fucked them up, didn't do them?
Off the map. Washed away whole cities, bro, off the map.
Yeah.
She was a black woman. Helena was a black woman. Chico. She was one of them motherfuckers. She was an Israelite. I'm telling you right now. She was an Israelite. She'll call it hell. She's like, you know what?
I truly think it was the tornado that did the damage. I think the tornado is what brought the water from the bay and which made that area flood like that. Because I had never seen. I think it was the tornado. I think it was the tornado because remember they were saying that there was a tornado that was forming weird. Usually tornadoes form from up down, but this one was in the center and it kind of formed like almost on land. And it was real strong and it brought that water up from the bay. Sad, but y'all don't need to be waiting the next time. Don't wait the next damn time.
I'm saying, are you talking about Milton?
Yeah, I'm talking about Milton. It was a tornado that came through.
No, but I'm gonna tell you,
cyclone. You got that right.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with over there across Fowler. Like I said, I stayed there. I was like the mayor of that street. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, I was doing my thing and all that. The thing about it is the drainage is fucked up.
It is really messed up.
You can have a rainstorm and you got water coming up. You get what I'm saying? And they never fixed it.
That's how they do certain neighborhoods. That's how they do certain neighborhoods. The drainage is bad in certain areas on purpose. It's usually the poorer parts. The poorer parts of town, the drainage is that town may actually be the runoff
Yeah,
from
yeah, you're right about
other
that.
towns.
You're right about that.
And Kush said that they got off easy, but was surprised by the flooding and power outage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell
They
you what
was really
happened here.
surprised about that.
I'm gonna tell you what happened here, right? So I'm outside, I'm filming my hood, I'm the hood reporter. You get what I'm saying? So I'm outside, I'm filming the hood reporter, and all of a sudden I heard boom, lights went out, everything. I guess that's when Milton touched down. I said, well, let me get my black ass back in his house. Get back in his house.
Yeah.
My daughter, they up here in the garage, you know what I'm saying? They in the garage. My mama, she in there. She losing the flashlight I gave her, you know what I'm saying? She messed around and hit her head, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh,
after that, and I ain't laughing at my mama. She all right and all that.
You
But I
mix that in.
guarantee,
You mix that part in. With
but
the
I
part.
guarantee the other 4 days when we had no power, at nighttime, she sat her ass in that bed went to sleep like she's supposed to.
But why he said something funny and then said she hit her head? Like
I said she
like
all
I had to
right.
hurry up and stop smiling. Like
Yeah, I had to do that because I wanted
that shit wasn't funny.
No, it wasn't funny. We cleaned up and all that, you know what I'm saying? But I tell her, you know what I'm saying, you got to sit your behind down. What you running around the dark for anyway? You know what I'm saying? But hey, the other 4 days, you hear Pete from at nighttime. As soon as it got dark, she put that flashlight in the room and stayed in that bed.
It was a rough 4 days in where we live at. It was a
Well,
rough 4 days.
I'm glad y'all all right, man. That's wonderful.
I am too.
Because
Shay,
it's still thousands of missing people in from the aftermath of Helena.
Helena, it is. It's still a lot of people missing.
There's still thousands of people missing.
Yeah, Crawford.
They caught it really, really bad. And Lord forgive me, but I don't feel sorry for them. Because I can tell they was some shit kicker motherfuckers when times was good. They be the first to run a nigga ass out of town. Now look at you now.
Yeah.
And look at you now.
But you think about what Shay said, Cross Fletcher was flooding because of a draining issue. They are investigating. Mm-hmm. That's what I was saying, Shay. When I stayed there 2004, I think it was Ivan that hit. When Ivan that hit, it flooded the area. You got nursing homes. You got 2 nursing homes in that area. You got one on 15th and you got one on, I want to say 20th or something like that in the back, almost by the mall where the mall used to be. You telling me y'all can get these people out that fucking nursing home and take them to the VA that's damn 10 blocks down the street? No, right. You let these motherfuckers sit up there because you want them to die. You know what I'm saying? You want them to die. Then they had the boats trying to get these old people, the people in the nursing home out. Why you ain't getting them out? You know the storm was coming, take them to the VA. The VA was open. They taking in everybody that can fit into a certain amount of people. Then boom, and then they built that new bed tower there, so they can fit about a couple more thousand people in that bed tower. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm saying? No, yeah, they were trying to kill y'all. I'm telling you, I can't say us because I ain't over that. I'm in a bougie area right now. I drink my liquor like this. Y'all see that pinky? Like that. No. I moved away. I love y'all now. Don't get me wrong. That's because that's my heart and soul over there. You know what I'm saying? That's my heart and soul. I save a lot of people over a lot of jitterbugs. You know what I'm saying? And some of them, couldn't say they still went to prison. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But Helena is fucking up Helena. They still talking about Helena, and just like Doodoo said. Look at the time. They didn't even know what's coming.
Right.
They don't call it, okay, black people, Spanish or whatever. Y'all can't cross. Y'all can't stay here tonight. So Helena said, guess what? Y'all ain't staying here tonight neither.
You ain't staying there no more. I'm talking about Helena washed the whole city away, bro. Whole entire cities, bro.
Yeah.
Them little backwater cities, man. Them little racist backwater, they are gone, bro. The whole city gone.
Wow.
So every time a new storm is starting to form in the water, they up there nervous. They shaking in their boots. They don't like the whole state of North Carolina should feel like that. Like at that point, I'll be ready to sell the fence, the gate, the barn, the horse.
Well, actually,
let me tell you, just like
it's unpredictable.
Just like it's just like when people say what God got for me is for me. That go both ways. Whether it's good or bad, what God got for you, you are going to get it. good or bad.
Right.
I just said last week, don't be standing next to folks who God trying to strike them.
Well, don't be trying to help them either.
No, oh yeah, and
Your ass
Don't
gonna
be
be
trying to help them
landsliding
either.
too.
That's
Shay
real
said,
tough.
Shay said, sadly, the nursing home on Fletcher was underwater. And that's what I'm saying, Shay, because when I was staying out there, the one on, I won't say 124th and 15th, it was underwater. It was underwater. I mean, they had catfish in the water and stuff and all that. And they had to go and try to rescue these people. And I'm saying the one, like you said, the one on Fletcher, the VA right down the street. The VA right down the street was getting people in there, and y'all wouldn't even let these people come there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, oh, we don't got no way. You can find a way. You got the VA vans over there. Y'all got a way to get these people if y'all want to. Y'all got the, you know what I'm saying? You got the way. You got ambulances right there at the VA. It's right around the corner.
I mean, I think at a time like this, like anytime when it's a natural disaster, like self-preservation is the most important. Like we can scream FEMA, we can do all of that stuff all we want. But at the end of the day, like what's going to be important is how long can you survive if the lights was off? How long, you know what I mean? How much can you do with what you do have? How many resources do you have around you? How many people are you helping in your life who wouldn't do shit for you? You know what I mean? Like it's just all going to boil down to self-preservation and taking care of yourself, like for real, being ready. That's what it means, basically being ready. I mean, if somebody say, hey, y'all need to evacuate, like stay ready. You ain't got to get ready, you know? And I'm not talking down on nobody who wasn't able to, because that part is understood. I hate that part of the argument. Some people couldn't, but self-preservation is about finding a way to make a way. You take them 2 kids and catch a cab to wherever they saying is the shelter, so I'm not in the flood zone with these children. You know what I mean? Because that's what the casualties be sometimes. And then it's hard afterwards. Some people just wanted to die.
The kids
instead of living without the shit that they've known.
Wasn't the kids be getting on your nerves and stuff, and you just want to get away yourself? You know what I'm saying? Can you just send the kids and
you can claim you didn't have enough life vests, but
you send the kids
away
for safety. You send the kids away for safety.
Bro,
I'm just playing. I'm just playing now. I don't play. I got a lot of kids. I'm just playing on the bullshit. I want the motherfuckers sit up there and try to do me like the Menendez brothers did. Mama
that could be the accusation for some people. Like, you little bitch, you only stay here trying to drown them goddamn kids, bitch. That's the only reason why you stayed.
Yeah, but it was.
You wish you died. You ain't want to drive, and you ain't had a balls to drive into the river like them other bad moms.
Hey, but she was saying, talking about living in the dark, you know, with the lights out, with the power out. Hell, that's the story of my life. You know, our life is out every damn other month. So shit.
This is how we was in here living. We was in here having flashbacks together. We survived them 4 days. I was like,
that's what I
was in prison.
That's one thing about black people. Black people take hardship different than white people. We born in the hardship. White people can't take hardship. Black folk can ride out a hardship with a smile on their face. White folk act like they can't do 1 day, 1 hour of hardship.
Yeah, but I had the grill going, and you know what I'm saying, I'm cooking grits and eggs and shit and bacon on the damn grill. Hey, and then even had no coal, so all you know I had to do it with you know with the woods that Milton done tore down. So he done got the wood for me already. So you know I put it on the grill and shit. I like shit. My neighbor sitting out there looking like, man, it smells good. I said, yeah, you better learn how to survive.
It smelled like Alabama on this street for a whole 4 days. It smelled like wood burning.
Hey, you better learn how to survive. You better learn how to survive, bro. Like I told you, better learn how to survive. Y'all sit up there with that propane. I don't need no propane. I got some damn cook oil right here, and I see why my grandma always say to cook oil. I had that cook oil right there. Hold on, what? Boom, she came by and said, see, I told you I started at 5.
See, not to be mistaken for a cookout. Now, if you see a free food giveaway and it look like it's music on and stuff, the people ain't happy. See, that's where they got us fucked up, because what Doodle Brown said is absolutely fact. Like, black people, they tried to convince the world black people was enjoying slavery. So I'll just leave it at that. Like if you look from afar off, from an untrained eye, this might look like something else, okay? But this shit was rough, okay? This 4 days, it wasn't cool.
I wouldn't enjoy slavery, but I damn sure enjoy eating a damn hot meal from the grill.
I posted a picture. It looked like we was living. It looked like we was living life. You know, we black people always find a way to barbecue. We gonna know it. I'm thinking like, bitch, I'm want to cook regular.
That's why I got 2 grills. That's why I got 2 grills. You know what I'm saying? If this one had a blown away, I got this one right here. I bring this one out. It's all about survival. It's all about survival. But yeah, it's about that time for y'all, our celebrities.
Survival of the thickest.
You got that celebrity. Who we gonna talk about today in the celebrity?
Was it T.I. son? T.I. son going through something? Is he a minor? Like, is he grown yet?
He grown.
He grown.
He's grown. He grown. He's about to have a baby.
They should have named that nigga Prince because he got a complex.
He's got a baby on the way.
Yeah,
his girlfriend pregnant. Yeah, he about to be a daddy.
Walter said, yeah, but you don't have to worry about the pasta sauce, though. If she can't cook, think positive. I don't worry about no pasta because I do not eat. I'm telling you right now, I'm at work, right? We at work. I'm at work. And we got a conversation, and it's this lady. She's from Louisiana, but she's living in Tennessee now. She's from Louisiana. And she said like this, if it was 2 ladies on there, one said it and the other one confirmed it. She said, yeah, you better not eat that sauce down there. You better not eat no woman's sauce. And I said, that's what I've been trying to tell motherfuckers. Right now, this lady from Louisiana said that shit. I said, that's what I've been telling people. I ain't say motherfuckers because I'm at work, of course. But I said, that's what I've been trying to tell people. And he said, and so what the dude said, what the sauce mean? I said, bro, you married your wife after seeing her for 2 months, after she done cooked you dinner. She already done gave you that sauce then. So that's why you married her. I said, she don't mix that sauce, so you already got it. So don't you worry about
it. That's nasty. Women don't really do that. That's nasty.
Some women do that. I mean, they will. They will. I mean, some people practice voodoo and witchcraft. That's real shit.
Right, but that's a whole nother group. That's not in general, though.
They're saying there's a lot of witches that was in that North Carolina area too.
It's a king is 19.
Yeah, a lot of witches, a lot of Klansmen. Yeah.
Oh, it's a lot of Klansmen.
Yeah.
Well, the lady who was from North Carolina, that is some witchcraft stuff with the spaghetti. The lady who was from North Carolina is a person who told me that, oh, it really works. Like, I don't know how it came up, just like how we talking, and she decided to be like, oh, it worked too. And I'm like, you did that?
When I went to the Army, my grandma was 17 years old, and my grandma called me every morning. And so, of course, I was talking to my first ex-wife, and she's like, don't get attached, blah, blah, blah. That was my grandma telling me. And said, you better not eat a spaghetti. Don't eat nothing red. No salt and red. That was my grandma. She said she gonna have to put that hoodoo on. My grandma didn't say voodoo, said that hoodoo. She gonna put that hoodoo on it. Because my grandma from up there, Mariana, Florida.
People used to call it putting a root on you.
Yeah, put a root, yeah.
Yeah, bury your drawers in the backyard and all that shit.
For real.
But you got to hear the other side of that.
You
too,
keep they put the drawers over your head, and they say they make you sleep as long as they want you to sleep or something.
Okay, so listeners, y'all got to hear the other side of that too. So it always comes right back around. So either the guy becomes a stalker, or he becomes like obsessed with you, or the girl, like the person you trying to do this witchcraft or magic on is supposedly always turns.
It turned bad. Yeah, it turned bad.
It turned bad.
Yeah, because that spirit that you're trying to invoke to help you achieve what you're trying to achieve, after a while, that spirit turns on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it helped you out at first, and then it turned on you.
Yeah. Y'all. I say this over and over again when we start talking about this stuff. Listen to DMX. What the song was? I think it was the Omen, the snake, the rat, the cat, the dog. How you gonna make you living in the vault? But for real,
I think he loves that song a little bit too much.
Yeah, because I've been listening to it when DMX came out.
I'm gonna wake up tonight. I'm gonna pretend I had a nightmare with the snake, the cat, the rat. What else, Annie? I'm gonna be like the dog.
All I'm gonna do is pray for you. That's all I can do.
Take it to the Lord in prayer.
If your head starts spinning, doing all that shit, I'm gone. You don't have to worry about me coming back. I'm gone. you out there. It's real. Females out here laugh about it. Right. Right, it is real. It is real. My grandma told me that, like I said, I was 17. My grandma told me, and my grandma would tell me a lot of stuff. And she'll tell me because she's a country girl, you know what I'm saying? And she would tell me a lot of stuff about that, about the roots of voodoo, the hoodoo, and all that shit. She'll tell me a lot of shit. Then my other grandma on my dad's side from Alabama, so she'll come back and tell me some stuff too. So I'm like, okay.
We cousins on his daddy's side.
Nah, don't tell nobody. Now look at that shit. I don't even know nobody on my dad's side. I know about 5 motherfuckers on my dad's side.
She know. You ain't got to know. She know.
She know. Now everybody think we from motherfucking goddamn West Virginia and shit.
Everything on that show is allegedly too.
Everybody think we from West Virginia. Now. Look at that shit. She said that. So, but anyway, what about T.I.'s son? Because he went to jail.
I don't know what he went to jail for, and I don't want to speak on it because I don't know. But King, they said King is not a minor, but
He's 19.
Yeah, they say he's 19. So that's free game, fair game. I'm gonna play the soundbite for y'all. We got a little soundbite of what T.I. had to say. You know, he always very inspirational and all of that type of stuff. So hopefully King gonna be out there standing on business. And we'll get a comment from y'all when we get back.
He gonna stand on business in jail. I hope he stand on business in jail. Matter of fact, he got money there.
Shit, man. He gonna learn his lessons. Life gonna, you know what I mean? Life is gonna teach him all the lessons that he need to know. And that's the most we can do. That's the best we can ask for. I mean, I know who he is at his core. You know what I'm saying? This shit that he trying to, he's trying to convince himself of things, as we all do as young men and even young women growing up, try to convince ourselves that we are certain things. And in that journey, we find out exactly who the fuck we really is, you know?
Mr. Rubber Band Man, you was
He
in
giving
the
his son a
same.
lot of grace. He giving him a lot of grace. We all played like we was hard. No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
Y'all named that boy.
But he really didn't do anything, guys. He's 19 years old. He got pulled over, had a gun on his lap, and less than an ounce of weed. I mean, he didn't really do anything.
Wait, Tasha. Wait,
I
hold
love
on.
the grace his dad giving him. I love the grace that he ain't talking down on him in public. That's a good thing.
No, I'm just saying.
Black man.
I'm just saying he had a gun on his lap and an ounce of weed.
He broke the law.
No, he had. Hold on. What I'm saying is, they making this more than what it is. As a 19-year-old that's been through what he's been through, I'm going to tell my son, yes, you need to carry. I don't care. Legal or illegal, if you feel like your life is in danger, you're big, you got a big mouth, you've been into stuff. I don't shame him for having a gun. And I said he had less than an ounce. Less than an ounce.
If the city and or state in which you reside say marijuana is illegal, it don't matter if you had a rope.
I get what you say. I get what you're saying. I'm not saying it's legal. I'm not saying he did right. I'm saying it wasn't that bad as a 19-year-old kid that parents have all this money. It's not like he went and robbed somebody. It's not like he beat up a female, beat up somebody. He just happened to make a dumb decision. Him and his boys out hanging out. Yeah, I mean, from just being, I really don't think that that I would be expecting anything else after King. First of all, they named him King. Second of all, they wasn't being truthful about the way they raised him. He always wanted to be with his grandmother, which was in the hood. So, and he has all this money. I mean, he's just being reckless at this point. But hopefully, his baby slows him down some.
Between me and Zoe sitting here, we have 10 children altogether. And T.I. and Tiny have a lot of kids. I can recognize that King is one of the kids that don't listen. And even with what T.I. said about him, basically trying not to say nothing bad. Because, don't say nothing bad. Because then he always trying to find a reason to be mad and stand on business. Just go ahead and be like, he got a lot to learn. A lot of us thought we was somebody, even though that's not a fact. That's what he's saying. He's standing up for his son. But at the end of the day, this sounds like something that they try to tell him. move like this, move like that. As you said, they might have told him carry a gun, like, you know what I mean, but do it this way. You know, they might have told him.
Right. But what I'm
Some
saying is that
advice,
he's
not
no.
in this situation, and he's still in it, and that's why it's kind of like, well, this your moment. You got to learn life on your own.
Personally,
So I say I. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say personally, and I'm saying this personally because this is what I'm going to say right now. You try to raise your kids to do opposite of what you was doing. T.I. was in that rubber band man and doing that. So when he was raising his kids these days are ungrateful. Oh yeah, I want to stay in the hood. They put this on TV, this and that. You got to live a certain lie on TVs to keep people watching. This is the motherfucker that's putting money in our pocket that keeping you sitting up here. You have this and have that. You don't really have to go out there and sell dope. I got some ungrateful ass kids too, and I know damn well, and I know damn well what I did for my ungrateful ass kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm most ungrateful as fuck, and you know what I'm saying. I was homeless with some of them, and I still doing this. I grind, I grip and grind, and they be like, "Well, my daddy didn't do to my dad." You know, your daddy taught you not to do the certain things, and you won't have to do certain things. So if you go out there and do them stupid ass shit, guess what? That's on you.
And it's always the younger ones. They want to go back to something that they never, like, you don't know what that is, but you try to go with that. But that's like the nature of, it's the order of life. It's how things happen. Like we watched it happen with all the Caucasian kids, and now we like, you know, Black people have moved up in the world a little, not a lot, but you know what I'm saying? We doing our thing. Like we got to give ourselves credit where it's due, you know, in the past 50 years or so, you know, the past 20 years, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of the kids that, like, you'll be surprised what they look like that act so spoiled and act like,
yeah, King is
they don't
just
have an
spoiled.
understanding of like the hood ain't nothing sweet. You know, it's not.
What'd you say, Doodle?
King just spoiled. That's all. He's spoiled.
Yeah.
And that's
just on the erring on the side of what T.I. said. Yes, we all are going to bump our head at some point in life and learn our lessons. Everybody gonna fall down. Everybody. Everybody. I don't care what your mama try to shelter you from, what your daddy try to buy you out of. Everybody is going to have their bumps and bruises in this thing called life. Everybody. That's just how life works. That's just how life be lifing. Everybody gonna get they twists and turns and they ups and downs. It don't matter. I don't care, silver spoon or not. You're gonna get your turn, and life is, you know, you're gonna build some character one way or another.
And that's what's gonna happen, right? That's why
they do deserve grace.
Shay said,
some grace, you know?
Shay said, in the chaos, King found comfort in his grandma's neighborhood. Makes sense. He picked up some of the habits, right? Because you that's the neighborhood that you was in. So you're gonna want to be, excuse me, you're gonna want to be. I put it like this is more attracted to you. I like this lifestyle. I like to be a gangster. I like to do this and I like to do that. But just like Dudu said, this everybody gonna fall into it. Everybody gonna have they bruises. You know, you're gonna get knocked down. But it's like when you get knocked down, what you gonna do after that? You know what I'm saying? Even Judge what's his name? Matthews?
Judge Mathis.
Mathis, I said Matthews, huh? Even Judge Mathis, he was a criminal. You know what I'm saying? He's a judge now. You know, he had charges and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just what you do after that. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to continue to be a badass.
I think we all want King to just survive. You know what I mean? That's all. Like, we all just want him to survive.
He going to survive. He's just going through that phase now.
Yeah, but you got a little bit more pressure on you. Like, he another T.I. That's the one that ain't going to get along with that parent that acts just like him. You know, like, like
all of my kids,
but he ain't in T.I. circumstances. So you know what I mean. T.I. had to find a way to respect that some kind of way, but like
all my kids.
Only way you can respect it is that he got to grow and learn his own lesson.
Like all my kids, except for one. But guess what? I'm not bending down. I'm not backing down because I said what I say. And then some of them when they get older, they're like, Dad, I remember you did this and this. I see why you did it. Yeah, you see why I did it. Why do you want to go through the bullshit I done went through?
It takes time. It takes time. Sometimes you might not hear your kids tell you thank you for all you've done for them until they done lived some life, got some life under their belt. You might not hear it till they 30, 35 years old. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna, like we used to tell them when they was young, you'll understand when you're older. And sometimes that is exactly when they learn to appreciate the parents they had when they're a lot older.
Right. And Shay said King act just like his daddy. T.I. is the gun carrying king. Yeah, the rubber band man. That's what I'm saying. He's a rubber band man. You know what I'm
But there
saying?
is a part of King's character that he need to drop. You know, it was a part of it to where like you trying to you ain't had a loyalty to your family. If they holding up a brand, don't you try to act like you exposing this or exposing that. You know what I mean? Like, and really in that video, they end up exposing him because his mama said, yeah, you want to be in the hood with your grandmama because she let you suck the binky. Like, we gonna take it back, nigga. We knew you since diapers, you know. So like, you know,
Yeah.
don't do that to your family. That's all.
Well, the thing about it is that's what social media do. That's what this
Right,
reality
right.
TV is doing.
He grew up on that social media. He's
Yeah,
from a different era. He didn't
yeah,
grow up like Tip and Tiny.
yeah,
He grew up with an iPhone in his hand.
yeah,
So you know that social media is life to a lot of teenagers. It's
yeah.
life. I'm talking about when I would take my daughter's phone, man, you would think somebody stabbed her in the back. You take that phone, oh my God, she act like she gonna die without that
Oh
goddamn
yeah, we
phone.
had one took it though.
Yeah, and that's the thing, and that's what I'm saying about that social media. Right now, social media, you trying to impress social media. I want to look at them damn reality shows, this thing. Unless she looking at it and I catch a glimpse of something, this and that, and okay, so then I be want to talk about. I mean, you got these old
Like
ass motherfuckers, the aunties, the aunties. These motherfuckers, my age, sitting up there talking about some eating pussy and shit. Like, come on, who want to eat that goddamn wrinkle ass shit? You feel what I'm saying? But
No, we talking about Tokyo.
no, I'm gonna talk about it because the thing about it is you put yourself up there, and then China mama send up there,
That's
you
Tokyo.
dog. Okay, right, the one with the damn the gap in the mouth, like I got in mind. I'll be talking about myself. Oh well, but still, no. She sitting up there putting her daughter on blast though, for real. And the daughter trying to change her ways and do that. Like China trying to change her ways, and you keep putting your daughter on blast. That's bullshit. You the mama. You what? She about 50 years old.
The only way you're gonna stay relevant on social media is playing yourself. You got to be full of drama and full of bullshit to keep the attention of the walking dead.
It's about to be even more now.
That's all. That's the only way you're going to stay relevant on this internet. You know what I'm saying? There's only going to be a fraction of people looking for the truth. A very small fraction of people looking for the truth, looking for things that like what you're doing right now. It's only going to be a small fraction. The rest of these motherfuckers is walking dead, and they want to see people arguing, cussing, fighting, throwing drinks, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? So what Tokyo, I'm not surprised what any of them do, because that's what it takes to stay relevant in this day of time. You got to be full of that bullshit. You got to be full of drama. You got to give what they call people a reason to watch. That's what the industry gonna tell you. You got to give people a reason to watch. Right. You know, only a small amount of people out there want to tune in to real, factual, truthful things. You know what I'm saying? OG sitting down, spitting game, talking about life, talking about the Lord in a real way. There's only a small percentage of the world that want to hear that. The rest of them, they walking dead, and they, like I say, they want to see people fighting, arguing, and fussing, and cussing amongst each other, especially family. That's that's the only thing gonna keep them tuned in. That bullshit.
Yeah, they love that. Shay said we saw him grow up. We talking about King. We saw him grow up on that show. He has been in the public eye for a while now.
But we got to be careful what we consider watching somebody grow up too, and that's part of his complex. It's almost a child star complex of like, you think you know me. You know what I mean? So like on certain days when they shot the show, he would go over there, but that's his thing. Like whatever he been through or whatever he feel like he did do in the streets, like he feel like he don't get the credit for it, which that's still kind of like on the lame side. But like his dad said, he got to grow. know.
that's his fault. That's his fault for even wanting to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm telling you, it's gonna come a time where King gonna hate that fucking camera. He
Yeah.
ain't gonna want a camera. He might throw the iPhone away and go buy a flip phone.
Yeah. He
It's
don't
gonna
want
come
that
a
shit. Yeah.
time when he is going to value his privacy and hate that fucking camera. See,
And that's
right now it's all well and good. He might have a monetized channel. He might be getting a nice little check every quarter for his content. But trust me, the older and wiser he get, he gonna despise that motherfucking camera.
and that's the thing about it is because he got to understand once he had that baby. Because we were talking about that earlier. Somebody said that once you have a baby, people change. Some people do change.
yeah.
Once you have that child, and that's his child, this and that, and everybody gonna be want to take pictures. They want to show pictures of his child. They want to show this and that. And you know the internet is cruel. The internet is cruel. They gonna talk shit about his baby. They gonna, you know what I'm saying? How the baby look? Oh, they gonna talk about
But
that
he's
baby.
already
They
used to
gonna,
that.
they
Like,
gonna,
he's already.
Yeah, they done already drug him every which way but loose. They the internet clown. If they clown anybody about how they look, they clown King, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you know they gonna clown his baby. So you gonna
The baby might be beautiful. The baby might come out gorgeous because his girlfriend's pretty.
Yeah.
You know, so the baby might come out, you know, looking more like mama, you know, gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna put that on the baby. The baby might come out gorgeous.
But he got to be prepared. So you know what I'm saying? Because if they do come out, that's when he gonna like, you know, I don't want to be on social media no more. I don't want this. I don't want to do that. Look how they did poor Blue Ivy. You know what I'm saying? Blue Ivy had no when she was a baby. They just start talking. Everybody start talking about why y'all talking about these little babies. You know what I'm saying?
The Walking Dead, bro. The Walking Dead.
Exactly. But she understand that, and you got to raise your kids to understand that, especially if they're gonna be in the public eye. So. You know, especially being a girl in general anyway, because everything, like the first thing that hits the room is what you look like. You know what I mean? So your life is about building more and having substance. You know what I mean? So Blue Ivy, she's an amazing dancer. Like she got a lot going for herself. I ain't gonna say
she got a lot better too.
She's a songwriter. You know, we ain't gonna speak on an award, but she's a songwriter. You know, she jumped over a lot of people with that award.
She done got a lot better. You know, hanging out with her mom, you can only get better.
Yeah, and that's what's important, you know, it's better than, you know, it could be a lot of things going on with that person right now.
Yeah, but like I said, he's gonna learn. He's young. He's 19. He's young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, that's what they want. They want a Blue Ivy.
When you
But they got one though. They got the little girl.
When you in that age, everybody got to look back. When you was in that age, you was a firecracker. I know I was. You know what I'm saying? So the older I get, then I like, you know what? I'm going to chill out now. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't going to say that. I'm going to do this. I ain't going to do that. But me 30 years ago, oh yeah, man, that being me right there. You know, like just like T.I., come on now. You came to Tampa and got arrested. You get what I'm saying? You came with that down, I'm T.I. When he first came out. Look him up. You can look up. It's free.
Well, I remember I knew like one of his artists from like a label that he had down here.
No, Clifford came down here.
Like he used to be coming to Tampa, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, DC. Clifford came down here with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You on Tampa. You in Tampa. You in Florida. There's certain things you can't do in Florida that you probably could do elsewhere. You know these police don't play that bullshit here. And they locked his ass up first quarter. These police don't. Doodle, am I lying? They don't play that shit down here.
Man, the police don't play with black people, period.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
You pass by, you know what I'm saying? I pass by them, you know what I'm saying? I be friendly. I know. I did my time. What y'all did to me, you know what I'm saying? I know what like, you know what I'm saying? I know what y'all about, you know what I'm saying? Oh, no, don't argue with the motherfucker. As soon as you argue with them, it's gonna be about 4 of them come around that damn corner, slam your ass to the ground, and see the difference between the white police and the black police is the white police know how to hide that damn camera. They're gonna turn that camera off real quick.
They ain't even got to do that. You know what I'm saying? In the right circumstance, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Camera, no camera. The right circumstance, they'll get away with murder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the right circumstance.
But yeah, we got about 5 minutes left. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about that. You know, we got our little halftime show we're gonna do. So we're gonna do that right now because you know once we get in a conversation, that joke might last about 20 minutes. So you gonna right now it's a little halftime right now. So we're gonna bring up a little song right there for Doodoo Brown. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you right now, before we get going, because I ain't said this at the beginning, y'all watching the real king of underground comedy right here.
Appreciate it. Appreciate
They
it.
can say that everybody else can say, "Oh, I want this. Oh, I'm this. I'm that." No, 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 y'all ain't. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. Y'all got to convince motherfucker y'all is. This motherfucker get on the stage and show you why he is.
Man, y'all motherfuckers shut the fuck up and sit y'all motherfucking ass down. Y'all think it's a goddamn game? Think we playing in this motherfucker? That's a little more like it. Now, my name is Hammer. Can any one of you motherfuckers tell me why they call me Hammer? Because I nail motherfuckers, nigga. I got 8 counts of bad weapon. What else, my nigga? I got 2 counts of assault on a police officer. I got 3 counts of attempted murder. 11 counts of successful murder. And a whole bunch. Don't even try. So we here today to save y'all lives. To keep y'all away from a place like this, away from round motherfuckers like me. Because if I see your ass in here, it's getting nailed. You better tell these motherfuckers off.
Hey, where's that from? What movie that was?
That was a movie called Somebody's, where I played a character called Hammer. We was that was a Scared Straight. You know how they used
Yeah,
to
I was
bang
dead
kids?
straight. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a Scared Straight scene. And afterwards, BET bought that movie from the guy and turned it into their first scripted television series called Somebody's, and they gave me a role where I played a next door neighbor named Trigger. And you can pull that up on iTunes. It's called the series is called Somebody's with an S. Somebody's with an S.
Okay.
And I'm in four of the 10 episodes.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Walter said maybe Diddy needs to meet the Hammer.
Nah, Diddy would welcome the Hammer. Diddy might
Yeah,
welcome
yeah,
him.
right.
Yeah, he Diddy want to be nailed.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this, dude. I'm gonna tell you right now, and this is the truth, because we grew up in that age. I never liked Diddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting up there turning on the brother, this and that, because it's more to this than what they saying. They putting everything on Diddy. They put Diddy is that because y'all know what y'all were getting yourself into when y'all went there. Y'all know what type of part. No.
I thought we didn't like him because he couldn't dance. I was about to be into this conversation.
I don't know.
Yeah,
No. When I say I don't like him because I never trusted him. He had that type
Diddy gave me an awesome opportunity to be a part of Bad Boys of Comedy when he had that show on HBO, Bad Boys of Comedy.
Yeah, I remember that.
He booked me on the 2nd season. I'm thankful for that. Diddy also, the first video that Diddy ever directed was Outkast Players Ball. And that was Outkast's very first video. That was directed by Puff.
Right.
And I was all through that video. So I've worked closely with Sean, Mr. Combs, on a couple of occasions. And all I can say is when dealing with me, I don't have nothing bad to say about him. Now, I never made it to a level where I got invited to a party, though. You know what I'm saying? So I never reached that level to find out how he might be outside of work. Every time I was involved with him, it was always work. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I never graduated to the level of partying with him. So I don't know that side. So all I can say is I appreciate the work we've done. The other side, I never got I never made it to that level.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying is just because I don't like it don't mean is that I'm agreeing like, oh, he's a monster, this and that. The thing about it is everybody coming out. No, cause for real, everybody coming out on this man blah blah. Y'all acting like y'all took y'all asses there. Y'all
Hey
knew
man,
what time it
hey,
was.
did it? Let me tell you, back in the day, back like in our parents' time, it was Rick James.
Yeah, Rick James,
Rick
bitch.
James used to throw them same motherfucking parties, and
Yeah.
everybody partied with Rick
Rick
James.
James, yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
partied with Rick James. It didn't matter what field you was in. If you was an A-list
Super freak.
motherfucker, you was at a Rick James party and you
Yeah.
wanted to be there. And
Yeah.
it ain't no different with Diddy. When Diddy threw a party, every motherfucking body wanted to be there. I don't give a fuck what they saying. They can come out now with that shit. Cause best believe, when I was working with him, if he had said, "El Dude, come to the party," I would have been there.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you like this, Doodoo. I'm gonna tell you like this. I put it on Facebook a couple of weeks ago, right? And you know I got some backlash. I don't give a fuck, right? And they said, like I said, all y'all motherfuckers that went to damn Freaknik, if you went to damn Goon Bay, if you went to Blight Beach Week, if did it offer you to come to that damn party,
You
come
was
to the
coming.
Woodpool, and
I
we gonna
remember,
say that right
bro.
now.
I remember
You
one
got some
Freaknik.
spunk lube.
You go out some spunk lube.
I
Right there.
remember
Spunk
one
lube.
freak.
Make sure you have your lube.
I just remember one Freaknik. One, it might have been Freaknik 93 or 94. I just remembered I bumped into Diddy at Lennox Square Mall, and he did invite me to his party at the Swiss Hotel. At the Swiss Hotel in Atlanta. And I did go to that party, and this was a small baller suite. It was a penthouse suite in the Swiss Hotel. And really, that's also where I met Big. I met Big at that party. Um, it was lackluster. But Diddy wasn't as big as he got. He wasn't as big at the time as because
Right.
Big wasn't even out when I met him. He hadn't even dropped yet.
Right.
His videos and music hadn't even dropped yet. So he was Diddy, but he wasn't as
He wasn't.
big as he got.
Right
So
now, right.
I have to recant that I never been to a party. He did invite me to a penthouse party in Atlanta during Freaknik, I think 93. I think it might have been Freaknik 93. And he had a nice penthouse suite at the Swiss Hotel, but it was nothing like the white parties that he started throwing once he got that Ciroc deal and stuff like that. I never made it to that. I never got invited to anything like that.
Well, it's probably more so picking, like when you think of a predator too, like we gotta give people a little bit of leeway to understand, like if a person, even if we were close to them, if they was a family member, any of that, like sometimes a person could be a predator, and at that point when a person is a predator, they choose their prey. You know what I'm saying? So you really not like, some people ain't fuck wittable. You know what I mean? Like, like personally, you know what I mean? Like, we're not gonna be in an incident where we even fuck wittable. So you're not really the candidate.
Because once you show your hand on some crazy shit, we out the door. You know what I'm saying? We gonna excuse ourselves, and they're gonna be like, where Doodoo at? Where Doodoo Brown? Did you see Doodoo? Doodoo gonna be as soon as I peep some crazy shit, I'm out the door. I ain't even got to say I'm leaving. I just know I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And this is what I would tell her about. It was back in the days as a wide receiver for the Bucks. Not gonna give his name out, but if y'all true Buccaneers fan, which I'm not, I'm a Saints fan. I'm gonna let y'all know this right now. But I was at the strip club down there in West Tampa, and the dude was there, and he's known for throwing wild parties, right? And so I'm there with my homeboy, you know, he had the whole VIP, the wide receiver had the whole VIP area. So my homeboy out there, oh, that's such and such. I'm gonna go get an autograph. I'm looking at my homeboy like, You run after niggas for autograph? That's how I'm looking at them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That's not my character. I don't run after nobody. I don't give a fuck who you is. I'm not the only person I run out is Jesus. You get what I'm saying?
Come on now. Come on.
That's it. I'm not running after nobody. So the dude came to me and he sat down and started talking to me like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I got these holes in the bike. I got this, and that. Man, won't you come back through that, this, and that, this, and that? I said, all right, yeah, me and my homeboy. My homeboy come. Nah, he can't come. Just you come. I'm like, nah, I ain't doing that. You get what I'm saying? Bad vibes. You get what I'm saying? Nah, why the fuck you want me to come back there, but he can't come back there? What the hell y'all playing on?
He the one wants your autograph, nigga.
Yeah, he wants your autograph. He the one might have wanted you to stamp his damn ass or whatever.
Right.
But so then he invited me to this party. You know what I'm saying? He gave me his card. Hey, this is my number. Hey, we got a party going on tomorrow. This and that. Now, if he had stayed away from them damn parties and practice on catching that goddamn ball, the bus probably would have been good that year.
How about that?
Yeah, but I'm saying this to say that, just like dude was saying, if it ain't right for you, it ain't right for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, you only take one time, and I get like, okay, I'm second guessing myself. I second guessing myself one time. Nah, I catch you at a later time.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people gonna come forward and say that Diddy forced them or coerced them into doing things. Me personally, I think you can't make grown motherfucker do nothing they don't want to do.
Thank you.
Because if you go there, you want because if you make me do something, nigga, it's going down that night. Fuck 5 years from now. Fuck 10 years from now. It's going down that night, nigga.
Say it again.
It's going down. If you make me do something I don't want motherfuckers to do, it's going down that night, nigga. Soon as I get away, it's going down that night.
Exactly.
I ain't waiting 5, 10 motherfucking years to get a lawyer and now I want to say Diddy drug, man. Fuck all that. If I get done wrong, it's going down that night.
But you want to know why they let it fly? It just came to me right now because they was all sex workers, and this is just allegedly, and this is my opinion. Like for real, at the time, you just took it as, oh, this is how the night went. It went kind of like a bad night, like, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that's what.
And now it's a money grab. Now it's a money grab, and it's a big old movie, and you know it's got everybody's attention. You know, all this is on purpose. All this shit is on purpose. The timing of all this shit is on purpose. You know what I'm saying? So I just grab my popcorn, sit back, and enjoy the movie. It's a decent movie, and I can't wait to see how it ends.
Yeah, and that's all I'm doing because somebody, to be honest with you, somebody got to be the fall guy.
Yeah, always. It's always going to be a fall guy.
Somebody got to be the fall guy. Unfortunately, Diddy, it's you. I'm just saying, unfortunately, it's you. Because, like I said, I don't like the man. When I say I don't like him, I never met him personally, but I just never did. He never, in my spirit, he just never sat well in my spirit. But at the same time, come on now, y'all putting everything on this man. This man ain't did all of this. Man wasn't the person y'all led him to be. This man, you telling me this man can hold a gun to everybody else, everybody head that's in that motherfucking party. Y'all better do this. And everybody gonna sit up there and listen. These motherfucking thugs and shit at these parties. These motherfuckers are motherfuckers that you scared of because they damn rap lyrics. You know what I'm saying?
He put a gun out on him?
No, I'm just saying.
Some people allege that he pulled guns on them.
Oh,
not everybody.
Now, you know it was a dangerous situation. Now we talking real mafia shit, like real. Like Diddy wasn't no.
I mean, Diddy wasn't high. I mean, you don't really get much higher than the heights they raised Diddy to. You know what I'm saying? Black man don't really get much higher except for president of the United States. You know what I'm saying? Diddy was at when you start rubbing shoulders with Clive Davis, nigga, you pretty much reach the pinnacle. You know what I'm saying? When you get when you getting $100 million a month from Diego, that liquor company that he had the liquor, you know what I'm saying? Once you reach the 100 million mark, once you that billionaire mark, you're not really getting much higher than that. Mm-hmm. So Diddy was into a lot of shit we would never know and probably never understand. You know what I'm saying? We're only being fed this, like I said, this movie. We're only being fed what they want us to know now.
That's it. What they
You know
want.
what I mean? But there's a lot of shit Diddy was probably into that we'd never be privy to. Never be privy to.
Right.
So here's the question: at what level do we separate the personal life from the business achievements and the accomplishments? Say, for instance, if Bill Gates came out tomorrow and he's a fucking possum fucker, you know that's illegal. You fucking with animals. You in the whole barnyard, whatever. You know what I mean? Something weird, like a pedophile, whatever. Are we just gonna be like, oh, Bill Gates made the iPhone, bro? You still use the iPhone? Like at what point do we separate? Like, what point do we? Is there a separation at all?
They're not gonna separate nothing like that because you said Bill Gates. Bill Gates, hell, they still got Brett Favre. Brett Favre did this shit with the motherfucking food stamps and shit like that. You don't hear nothing about it no more.
Yeah, he did. But what happened to Michael Vick? Respectfully, where's Michael Vick today?
And they still talk about
Michael Vick is not Brett Favre. Michael, let's get it straight. Bro, understand where you at. You in the United States of America, the land of your captivity.
Exactly.
Yeah. Brett Favre and Michael Vick, they are worlds apart.
Yep.
No black man gonna get the same treatment as a white man when you're talking about wrongdoing.
Yep.
So y'all know their treatments was completely like their stories.
No.
I'm asking because I don't know. I'm not suggesting.
No. What I'm saying is you're not gonna hear that. You don't hear shit about what Brett Favre did. He done cheated all those people on the food stamp, the welfare thing. You didn't hear that shit.
Yeah. They brought Mike Vick down. They brought Mike Vick down on purpose. Yeah, they brought him down on purpose. Mike probably, I'm gonna tell you like this. Mike probably didn't want to go to the party.
Yeah.
So they took his career from him. Yeah. You only gonna listen in these United States. Well, I'm gonna go further. I'm gonna go further than just these United States. Satan is the ruler of this world.
Say it again.
Thus saith the Lord. Not because Doodle Brown said so, but because that's what the Lord says. Satan is the ruler of this world. Just like he took the Messiah to the highest pinnacle and showed him all the kingdoms of the earth and said, I will give you all this if you would just bow down and worship me.
Right.
He is still doing the same thing. And all these people you see lifted up, all these people you see famous, they fuck with the devil, man.
Right.
You're only gonna make it to a certain height if you fuck with him.
Yeah.
You can have, like myself, I'm a mediocre famous. You know what I'm saying? I did a couple of TV shows, but I'm not in any way a A-list celebrity. I'm probably a C-list. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I said, I ain't getting invited to the mansion party. You know what I mean?
Right.
You got to be. You have to be done taking a certain oath, indulged in certain rituals to rub shoulders with certain people.
Right. And I agree with that. And so and that's the thing about it is, like I was telling her, just like, and I said this over and over again, certain people get away with certain things and certain people can't.
Yeah.
And just like you said, if you won't, just like you said, Michael Vick probably turned them down. So boom, you trying to tell me. And I said this over and over again. They talking about somebody fighting a dog. I'm your cousin. You making all that money? Yeah. I did that shit. I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I did. Yeah. That wasn't me, motherfucker. That wasn't me. Y'all say black people look alike. That was me.
Yeah, but when they want to, once they done gave you something, they can take it from you. That man's an Indian giver, man. If he give you something and you don't do what he wants you to do, he'll take it from you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's best to set your focus and your heart on the things of the Lord, because the Lord maketh rich and addeth no sorrow.
And hey, everybody listening, all money
ain't good money.
I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna break it down. And y'all been hearing this for years and years. All money ain't good money.
That's right.
Because ain't nothing for free. Ain't nothing in this world for free. But what we're going to do now, I want to play this new song. It's just a little thing that's going out, and then we're going to get with this email that was sent.
I done had fun with y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for having me, bro.
All right,
dude. Send me the link.
Coming.
thank you so much for having me, and send me the link again, man. If I got the time, I'll jump back on here with you.
All right, all right. I'm gonna keep fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed the show we did together. You know what I'm saying?
All
Man,
right,
that
thank
was
you
during the
so much.
COVID.
Thank you so much for having me, man. And God bless y'all, and I'll see y'all next time.
All right, appreciate you.
All right, peace.
Hey, what's up, Michelle? All money ain't good money, right, Michelle? I want to say all money ain't good money. So, hey, we like to thank Doodoo Brown for coming. You know, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? We did a show down here during the COVID. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, so like, and that's been my A1 since then. You know what I'm saying? We talk to each other, this and that. You know, it ain't like you did the show, don't fuck with me no more. You know what I'm saying? I got his personal number. We talked to each other. That's why I said I don't brag about who I know. I don't do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to impress y'all motherfuckers. And I don't mean motherfuckers in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't say this in a bad way. I mean motherfuckers in a good way. Okay, so don't get it all been out here. He call us motherfuckers. I call everybody motherfuckers. I call my kids motherfuckers. Okay, that's what I do. All right. Hey, we gonna play this. We're gonna play this and we're gonna come with the topic.
I ain't got no song, motherfucker.
The video I showed you said play first.
Oh, I didn't. I got rid of that. You told me to get rid of it.
No, I did.
Hang on a second. Talk about something.
All right. Well, bring up the topic.
So the topic is on jail bays, okay? You know what a jail bay is, Tasha?
Oh yeah, I watched the show about the women that's dating guys that's in jail.
So that's a show?
Is that what you're talking about? That's what you're talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
so that's a show?
Yeah. She ain't never behind.
It's a show.
Okay? You in front of the class.
So goddamn, they got a show for every goddamn thing now, no?
Yeah, they do.
So the email says, how do you handle being in a relationship with a prisoner? My boyfriend of several years got locked up, and I do not know what to do or where to go from here. He always treated me right and never harmed me in any way.
Wait. Read the first, the middle part. Wait.
My boyfriend of several years got locked up.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what to do or where to go. So she ain't meet him in jail. This ain't that kind of jail bay. She already knows.
Oh, she already ready to cheat.
Okay.
She already ready to fuck.
I'm glad that
she already ready.
On here right now.
I'm not the only man on here right now, but she already ready to fuck.
My boyfriend of several years got locked up, and I do not know what to do or where to go from here. He always treated me right and never caused harm to me in any way. How do you handle being in a relationship with a prisoner?
How do you handle being in a relationship with? Okay. What you got to say, Tasha?
I'll take it first. It just depends on. I guess it depends on if this is like a continuous thing. Do you want to be with somebody that's locked up and continue to go to jail? If it's just him going to jail or going to prison and it's not a continuous thing, I say stick it out if you love him. But if you don't, and if he's like is this his first time going to jail, second time, third time? Just I guess a little bit more information needs to be said, but I'll be down for mine. So I don't know.
What you got to say?
Opinion, Zoe?
No, I think y'all would want me to go last.
I think this is a self-care issue, and you need to care for yourself more than you care for taking care of somebody else's feelings. More than it's okay to care for someone else, but not to the point where it's interfering with you caring for yourself. Like it's just too much. And then it end up not worth it. Like you never want to stay in a situation or a relationship where you feel like the person is going to owe you if you leave. You understand what I'm saying? So at this point where you already feel like he's locked up, I don't want to be here, I don't feel like I'm getting the love I need, blah, 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 but I'm worried about his feelings. At that point, you're putting his feelings before yours. So you're not getting the things you need. And then when you see him or as time passes, you're going to feel like he owes you. And I just feel like that's not a good dynamic in a relationship. A lot of people had a dynamic, and I feel like that's not good.
All right,
but that just depends on what type of. But that depends on what type of relationship they have. Like if someone I'm with and they go to jail, I'm down for him. I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to say, oh, what should I do in this situation or any of that. It just depends on what type of relationship they have because I feel you should be down for them. And when you say putting somebody before you, sometimes you have to do that. When you're in a relationship, there's nothing wrong with that. So sometimes you do have to put your other partner's feelings before yours. That's how this whole thing works out. Because if everybody thinking about their own feelings, then there's no need to even be in a relationship together.
All
But
right.
I'm with you, though. She want to be outside.
Well, we're gonna play this video first. We're gonna play this video. It's uploaded now, but before we play the video, I just want to say this because I will forget what I'm gonna say though.
Oh,
The motherfuckers,
hot topic.
the motherfuckers that the motherfucker that I was with, the motherfuckers that I was with when I went to jail. Before I even got in the goddamn police car, good, they'll fucking some damn body else. So anyway, probably, but anyway,
And that's
this
what he
is
gonna think
gonna
about you anyway, girl. He gonna think that anyway, girl. You gonna be mad. You gonna be singing Keisha Cole. I should have cheated.
No, it depends on the
Run.
Break queen, break queen. I can show you how to get paid, queen. I can show you how to get like me. Touch down and take clients any city like me. Be a boss in the streets, it really costs when we eat. I'm getting paid in my sleep, I might just brave for free. I walk into the spot, I'm who they came to see. She think I want her man, he a lame to me. His mama came to me, his sister paying the fee. And I'm all the way up, what you thought I would sleep? 500 for Bohemians is nothing to me. Just hit my line, you can trust me. Autistic kid, I got a special seat. What's your favorite show? And would you like a drink? It's my money, I need it now.
All right, that's a brave queen. That's we got something going on right now, and we're gonna bring it out soon. It's called The Bloodline, not The Bloodline, The Bloodline. So we're gonna bring that out, and that's what I want to talk about before we play this. But now, okay, we brought that out. Now we're gonna continue with this subject right now. See, that depends on what woman you're with. I know a girl, I know a lady. I ain't gonna say girl, lady. Back in '92. Her boyfriend, her husband, not a boy. It was a boyfriend then they got married when he was in prison, but he got locked up. He got caught 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
He was already gone for 5 years. You get what I'm saying? She's faithful. Ain't doing nothing. Faithful. She faithful. Got out. Guess what? They married and they still together. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
You got women out there that will hold you down. So for you, lady, email her. This is what we do on You Guys Are the Worst, which coming on at 9:30 after this show. BFAM, y'all check it out because we tell the truth. We get emails. We tell the truth. We tell how I feel. So I'm going to tell you how I feel like I'm on You Guys Are the Worst. You, lady, you want a reason to fuck. You want somebody to say, go ahead, he locked up, he did his thing. If that man was out there doing for you and doing what he's supposed to do, so he got locked up, he probably doing for the fucking family. You probably sent your ass.
Stop the fucking car.
You probably sent him out there. You probably sent him out there to do that. If I'm gonna tell you like this, fellas, if a woman sit up there and say, oh, you get locked up, I don't know if I'm gonna be with you, tell that motherfucker she need to go.
Right.
If she's
tell that motherfucker she need to go.
He did something and he made decisions for that stuff to happen in his life.
If he made a decision to take care of his family with you and decide with you, she didn't say that, but at the same time, if he got locked up, he did something, whatever. If you ain't gonna be with me for my good or you ain't gonna be with me for my bad, then get the fuck away from me.
Exactly. So therefore, if you're thinking this way, see, this is how I think as a friend. Like if you're telling me you thinking this way, like I don't have like people trust me with information. You know what I'm saying? So of course I'm not gonna say nothing right now of personal, but people sometimes will tell you things. And like if this was my friend telling me that her real thoughts is that she don't want to be with this person, just like you said, if you don't want to be with me, get the fuck away from me. Like what I was expressing before the song was resentment. That's what will begin to develop.
Yeah, but as a person, you shouldn't make an excuse not to be with somebody, though.
I don't think
you shouldn't make an excuse. It is an excuse, Annie. I'm gonna have to agree with Zoe on this one. I'm gonna have to agree with Zoe on this one. First of all, if my man go to jail, it shouldn't be a question in my mind of asking somebody what I should do. Period. So their relationship, it has, but she's using but she's using the jail as an excuse. It's more to that relationship than him just going to jail. Him going to jail, what I mean, a whole bunch of men go to jail. But if she's using that as an excuse, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna ask nobody no question about my man and him going to jail and if I should be with him or not. That's weird.
She said that she want to fuck around. She want to fuck around, and then
I believe
she
it.
do want to fuck around. She want to fuck around. It is about sex. No matter what I make it about, she's a low down. Look here, dude. If you listen to this, the one that went to jail when you get out, drop that bitch. And I don't mean that in the wrong word, but that leave her alone. And I'm gonna say that right now because she's not there for you. She's not there for you because no what? It's good or bad. If you're gonna take me for the good and the bad, you're gonna take me for the good and the bad. Because if something happened to that woman, he would take you for it. If you go to jail, he'll say if you go something and something happened to you, he will sit there and get your back. But you can't do that for him.
Right. And then there's a appeal process. Just because they say it's a certain amount of time don't mean that's the time he's going to serve. So it sounds like, sister girl, just go ahead and just leave the man. You don't want to be with him. Just go ahead and just leave him.
But on another trip is I got a homeboy that called like 30 years. And he's married to my goddaughter. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? He's married to my goddaughter. So you know what I'm saying? He get out in about 6 years. He got out in 6 years. I still accept this phone call and talk to him. He got in 6 years. And he like, do you think she want me this and that? And I tell him straight up, I said, bro, you called 30 years. You want this girl to
30 years is a long time, though.
And that's what I told him.
Yeah, that's a long time.
And then what I told him, I said, you want this girl to put away her life waiting for you for all these years. After a certain time, to be honest,
30 years is too long.
And I'm talking about for the men, for a certain time. If you get in trouble for a certain time, if you love that woman, you gonna want her to be happy. What the fuck you gonna do?
That's right.
You locked up over 10 years. You done fucked up 10 years of her life.
Right.
You locked up for like a year or 2 years, and this woman can't wait. That's something different. A year or 2 years, you could wait for me for 2 years. Now, when it gets about after 7 or 10 years, now, nah. You know what? You do what you want to do. Just don't fall in love. Blase. I be back. This and that. You understand what I'm saying? So it is a difference.
It is a big difference. Big difference.
Yeah. It is a difference. So, lady, like I'm telling you right now, you know what I'm saying? I don't know you, but this man just got locked up. You ain't say you really give us a lot of you didn't give us a lot of details.
Information.
We don't know how long he's gonna be locked up. But while she was telling me this, I pulled something. I didn't even pull it up. It just came to my Facebook. And I'm finna pull it up now. I'm finna show it now. Well, I'm not finna show it, I'm finna say it. Okay, it said right here, it said, woman is going viral after proposing to her boyfriend while he is locked up. She proposing to her boyfriend while he is locked up. So that's her boyfriend. He's locked up, and she's proposing to him, but that's love. That's love. Say, but? No, I'm just saying it is, but it's love. It's love. I mean, she proposing to him. I mean, but the thing about it is that's giving him. To a man? No, I don't really think a woman. I already said that. We had that show about that. I feel less than a man. A woman.
Well, she's doing that, and that's not love.
I feel less than a man right now because right now, if a woman proposed to me like, "Hey, would you marry me?" You already asked me, "Would you be the bitch?" And I don't mean that the mean way, but for real, you asking me, you gonna shut the fuck up when I say shut the fuck up. You gonna do this, do that. Shay says she's for the streets. Is that what I agree?
Yeah.
That you want her to put her life on hold for your mistake. I mean, that's messed up that you want to put it for a mistake. More than 9 years unmarried, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Certain time, 1 to 2 years, I see it. But when you start getting up them years right there, now you got to wait because that's what my homeboy like blase. I don't know if I want or not, this and that. Nigga, you set up that you did this, you did that, and then you almost killed her in the situation that happened. Now, and no, I'm real with what I'm saying. That's when he got locked up. It was something he did, and she was in the car with him, and she almost died too. So I'm real with what I say. So the thing about it is now once you get out, you know what I'm saying, y'all could do whatever, because she still love you. And she tell me that all the time. Hey, would you send them this? Would you do this? Would you do, you know what I'm saying? Tell them this and that, send them this and that. And I do. I'm playing the middleman. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? You can't get mad. This girl ain't even had no kids, bro. 30 years, she ain't had no,
30 years. That's a long time,
she
though.
ain't want to have no baby because it's not your child.
But you know the typical jail story, right? Is that they get these pen pals and they say all the right things and they tell you they want to marry you and they do all these right things from inside of prison. And then
but this man, they was married before she went to prison. But all I'm saying is after a certain time, you can't ask nobody to wait because that's selfish.
Yeah,
right.
If he loves you
after a certain time, but 1 or 2
like
years,
if he loved you, he wouldn't be wanting you to wait like that.
No, 1 or 2 years. If you can't sit up there and close your legs in 1 or 2 years, you want to close your legs in 1 or 2 hours. Because that's what it is.
Right.
That's what it is. Because if it's emotionally, if you're attached to this person emotionally, she wouldn't even be discussing this right now. If it was emotional, she wouldn't be discussing this right now. She ain't tell us how long this man got. Now she said this man got 5, 7, 8 years or whatever like that. Now we talking about a different story now. You get what I'm saying? Because he can't do that emotion. You know what I'm saying? Fulfill her emotion because you you know. But if it's 1 or 2 years, come on now, you ready? It's like, oh, I need y'all opinion because this man locked up, and you know he only got 1 year. But you know, so I don't know if I can last. Come on now, to me, no, I don't agree. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, you'll want that motherfucker to send you canteen money. You want this motherfucker to do that, and it's true. She said,
"Yeah, Papoose did it."
She makes bad choices. If he always getting locked up, if you meet this dude and he always going in and out of jail when you met him, you need to drop him right then.
Right, that's a different story.
You need to drop him right then.
For sure.
But we're gonna do this because what's that girl name? That lady name Jaguar.
All right.
She always talk about somebody. So you know what? I want to talk about Jaguar. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to know you talking about receipts and shit like that. Hey, DC, can you show this picture, the picture I sent you? Because I want to know who a Jaguar really is. I want to know who she is. Because she talking about Meg Thee Stallion's a transgender and all this and all that. Why they fucking with Jaguar? Meg Thee Stallion. Meg Thee Stallion ain't fucking with nobody.
And I don't like when ugly people say other people ugly.
All right, let's look at this now, right? Go back down for a minute, DC.
So she said a girl looked like a transgender and she looked like one.
Okay, so which one of these people is Jaguar?
Oh, no.
Because she looked like all of them. She looked like all of them. And all I'm trying to say, Jaguar.
I have a question. Why is so many people so upset with her about saying something about these fictitious actors? I'm not understanding that.
And my thing about it is it's not just with her. It's with me. I don't like nobody spreading rumors on people that may be wrong because she spread something with Tevin Campbell. And Tevin Campbell stepped to her and said, I advise you to delete whatever video she had because I got lawyers on deck right now. And you know, Tevin Campbell, we allegedly know what he is and this and that, but he don't sit up there. But he don't sit up there. He don't sit up there and talk shit like everybody else. He's not in the limelight like all that. So for him to say that, and the thing about it is, if you got proof this and that, and just like when Doodoo was on here, what we're saying about that is that you want to keep relevant. You want to keep relevant, so you keep doing this, you keep doing this, and you say this and say to keep relevant. But look at the lives you're destroying by stuff that you really don't know what's going on. Okay, the thing that
Wait,
happened
but you
with
know what?
Jay-Z and all that, ain't none of my fucking business. I don't care about that. They got money. That ain't none of my business. But when you start bringing on innocent people and you just like, okay, this is what happened with this person.
But
I
how
don't.
do we? But how do we know? But how do we know that they're innocent? Okay, so let me just give everybody a rundown on Jaguar Wright.
Right.
Jaguar Wright was done wrong by Jay Z. Okay, and that's the reason why she's doing what she's doing as far as Jay Z is concerned. People are coming to her and talking to her. Jaguar Wright was she was bigger than Jill Scott and them at the time. She was dating the lead of the Roots. She's a writer. She's a songwriter. So she was done wrong years ago. I don't know if you guys know anything about her, but I do. And she had became an alcoholic. And because of some of the things that was going on with her in the industry and all that, she's been talking about this for a while. But when she came back, she's on Jay-Z so bad it's because of what was done to her by them. I'm not gonna say it's any abuse or anything, but I know it has something to do with money transaction and what she chooses not to do in the industry. It's just like with Frankie Beverly. We was talking about how the famous people and the elite, right? With Frankie Beverly, he never got an award. He never was with a big anything.
Why
But guess
that
what?
happen?
But because he was not, because if you go to any of his concerts, he praised God every concert he has. And
Just like Doodle Brown said. Just like Doodle Brown
yeah,
said.
yeah.
'Cause, yeah, right. And that's. See, I wish he was on there during that. Just like Doodle Brown
And
said.
look at what happened when he died. Look at what happened when that man passed away. It was everywhere. But guess what? He never got an award, never got any of that stuff. But he's a home name. So he talked about that in the interview years ago, about over 15 years ago, how the industry is, and he just chooses not to play that game. And I believe that that's what at the time when Jaguar Wright was out, you had Jill Scott, you had Erica Badu, you had Kendrick Family of Soul. I don't know if you guys know them. These are all the neo soul people. And she just got left out because, like she said, I do believe what she's saying. When you playing a game in the industry and you choose not to play it, they make sure that you don't go no further. And now that she's back and not doing drugs and stuff anymore, she's going after Jay-Z. That's just whole thing, is to go
Okay,
after him because of something that happened.
But the thing about it is, like I said before, I don't care about that Jay-Z shit. Why the fuck you fucking with Tevin Campbell? What Tevin Campbell got to do with Jay-Z?
Because people are coming to her telling her stuff, and she's not all there, so she's repeating it. It's just like a person with dementia, right? A person with dementia, they'll go out, but then they come back and make sense. You got to pick those cherries out when crazy people are talking. You can't just let it be like, oh, she's crazy and she don't know, because we really don't know.
I don't believe
we don't know.
I don't believe in
we don't know. What I'm saying, people calling her crazy. People are saying she's crazy. And I'm like, no, if you don't understand what a person is saying, if they're manic because of their own hurt, right? You have to pick out certain things that they say, because some of the things she says has came true. And she says it. It's about, what do they say? Charleston White and them say it's all an act. Because guess what? We're going to keep on watching. Everything she says something, we're going to keep on watching. That's how she's getting paid.
And what you say about Charleston White, this and that, I got some things. She already know how I feel about Charleston White. So
he said he's active.
But the thing about it is, there's certain acts of what you say, certain things you say. When I say what they say is what comes out the mouth comes from the heart. You know what I'm saying? You can act all you want to. But you and then you say it more than once, more than twice, more, you know what I'm saying? You keep saying, come on now, that's not an act, that's something that you believe in, but you know, I could put on my act and this and that. Oh, fuck these black ladies, this and that. I could put on that, oh, you know what, some of these black ladies need to be raped, this and that. This is shit Charleston White said.
Right. And you know why he said,
I don't give a fuck about no
but
act.
See,
it don't matter.
But see, you know what? You know what, Zoe? Let me tell you something. So Charleston White started out as being empowered for our black people.
Right. I know.
But the way he was treated by empowering of our black people, he said it. This is what you Negroes want to see. This is what I'm going to give you, and I'm going to get paid. It's all an act.
And it's
That
all
is all an act. And guess what? He got his pockets filled over bullcrap. They
and
just doing
it's
what's
all feeding from the devil's nectar. Just like Billy Brown
absolutely,
said that this and
absolutely.
that, this and that.
Devil's
You don't
nectar.
the money, the orange or whatever the
Are you
nectar
from the
is.
Bible Belt?
Anyway, it's all
You
he's
sounded
feeding.
like a
He's
Southern
the thing.
belle.
The thing
Like,
about it is he feeding. He feeding from this. That's what he's doing. He's feeding from this.
Absolutely. All of them
So
are.
you got a choice to do this. You got a choice to either go this way. But I want to read this last post right here
and
because
Charleston
we
White
got
just
like
got
20.
arrested, by the
We
way.
got like 20 minutes, so I'm gonna read this right here so
He just got arrested for aggravated assault.
we can sit up there and go over this. So this lady asked, said, imagine being 8 months pregnant, and the night before your doctor's appointment, your husband takes you out on a nice date, real fancy restaurant, got your favorite flowers, a necklace, new charm bracelet, comfy new slipper, perfume, blase, blase, all leaving you the very next morning, 30 minutes before your appointment time. Okay, I'm gonna tell you
Mm.
why. I'm gonna skip this. I'm gonna skip this paragraph right here. I'm gonna skip this paragraph and go to right here. So this is what happened. While they was on a date, this is the lady. I snapped pictures and videos of everything, and I sent them to my ex. I shared how I wish it was him who did these things for me, how it was him I should have been pregnant for, and how I wish he loved me so I would still love him, and maybe one day we will come back from this. My husband saw these messages. Now she want to know what she's wrong. She says she love her husband, don't want to lose him over stupid texts and hormones. She says she did this thing off out of she was pregnant emotionally. No.
Bull crap. Bull crap. I'm so sick of people with that darn I'm pregnant crap. I painted a whole inside of a darn living room.
The little
All that
girl.
stuff. That is crazy. You ought to be shaming yourself, lady. You ought to be shaming yourself. I'm lost
And
for words. I am. I'm lost for words on that. I thought she was gonna say he did all that just to leave her.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's weird. That's weird.
That's that. Now that's different. She might as well go ahead and get with her ex then. She done set herself up.
And that's the issue right here with me with this. But I'm gonna let y'all talk. Then I'm gonna give my opinion.
I mean, a lot of females be trying to force somebody to be somebody else that they're not. So you're trying to take this person and force him to be this ideal. And men do the same thing. Like you can't just take a human being and be like, oh, well, this is my ideal woman. No, you need to find what it is that you're looking for in the world, even if you need to make you a list and check it twice. You can't force other people into your box like that. And I feel like that's what she's doing.
Okay, my opinion is right this. My opinion is, husband, you better go do a DNA on that baby.
She wish her ex could be different. Like,
Husband, you better go do a DNA on that baby. If she don't want to do a DNA, you can do it yourself. You can swab that baby and swab yourself and take it down there. You don't need both parents for a DNA. You can do that yourself. Because she texting her ex this and that. If if you communicating with your ex about I wish this was you and this and that, y'all still doing what y'all had to do. Y'all still having sex. Y'all doing what y'all had to do. That's my opinion.
Man, she wrong. She wrong. Her ex don't want her, and she chose to stay with that man and trick him like that. And she wrong. Now she probably gonna wind up. Her baby gonna be fatherless.
what
Tripping.
she don't like. I don't understand.
The
She's
bottom line,
weird, and she's dead ass wrong.
the, bo- the bottom line is the bottom line is this lady husband, not boyfriend, husband. They've been dating because she had a backstory. I ain't want to read all that, but she had a backstory. You know what I'm saying? How long they dated, they got married, and blah blah blah. I ain't want to read all that, but she's pregnant. She gonna have a baby. So 8 months pregnant. I think she said 8 months pregnant.
Congratulations.
The dude took her out. You know what I'm saying? You know, treat her like a queen. You know what I'm saying? This and that. But as long as she doing, while they were doing that, she texting her ex.
Yeah, no decency, no respect. You couldn't even wait until after.
We ain't no waiting after nothing. She shouldn't have did it at all.
No, she shouldn't have did it at all. But at the same time, I mean, there's no respect at all. And if look, husband, don't buy her nothing else. Don't buy her nothing. I would, man.
Y'all gotta stop thinking that you can play with people and that it's not gonna be no consequences. Because some people actually is gonna stand on business. We don't know what King gonna do in jail, but we know that some people out here gonna stand on business. Like literally, some people that's important to them. That
We try to keep our options open. Yeah.
Between y'all two. You know what I'm saying? Trust is the biggest thing. Like people don't just say this shit because it's cliche. Like it's a real thing. Like if we don't have trust, we don't have nothing. You know, like that's an age-old relationship thing. Like, you know, that's major in people's life. Who wants to wake up and live a life of not trusting or not knowing? Like you might as well get away from me if I don't know who you are or what your intentions are. Or you know what I'm saying? At least have some type of grip on, you know what I mean, our agreement with each other.
Right. Yeah, she's wrong. Lady, just leave the man.
Yeah, and then people think they can play like that and still have something, and then they're like, "Oh, this is the one I lost." You never should be looking back about nothing you lost. You should be moving forward and always just trying to be, you know, your best self. Learn from whatever situation.
And you know what that's gonna do? The next woman he get with, guess what? He's not gonna go out his way to make her feel special because of what this lady then did.
Shay said she is trying to keep her option open, shaking my head, and that's what it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
The thing about it is if I'm with you, I don't give a fuck if you call these people your friends and this and that. If you ever had any sexual relations with these person, you shouldn't have no contact with them. You know what I'm saying? If they contact you, I understand that. But for you to reach back out to them, that's a problem right there. That's an issue.
Yeah. And I feel like a certain rules like that it's just about maturity and like certain rules that like certain things that shouldn't even be an argument about. You know what I'm saying? Like certain things just shouldn't.
That's an issue. This lady
on either end. Like I feel like that's how people have such a hard time progressing in a relationship because they get stuck on these little things that you're supposed to be able to fly past because of mutual respect about how you would want to be treated yourself. You know?
Yeah, but that's not a little thing telling somebody, I wish this should have been your baby. That's mean.
Well, no, it's just that's a matter of talking to another person. Like you're breaking the trust with that. That's breaking the trust.
Yeah.
Like I said before, ain't no way you shouldn't even have that dude number. You shouldn't even be talking to your ex. You don't got no baby from this motherfucker. What the fuck you still talking to this motherfucker for?
To tell him
if
that
you don't have no, tell him that ain't no fucking
excuse.
excuse. Ain't no fucking excuse. You're married. You done did this. You're married.
The question.
You're married. You're married. No, I'm asking a question. I'm answering.
No. Her husband is married. Her husband is married.
That phone number should have been deleted. That phone number should be deleted. Ain't no way in hell you should be even get in touch with them. I know people talk to people on social media and all that. So as soon as you make another social media, the person might be stalking you like blase. But when you see this person on that, guess what you should do? Delete the motherfucker. This man right here, your husband, you done lost a good man, girl.
Yeah, like it's supposed to be fun doing that shit. Like, yeah, I'm good.
And now he need to do a DNA because he ain't the baby dad. He ain't the pappy.
And block. Like if your girl gotta beg you to block somebody, like something's wrong. If your boyfriend gotta block you, you might need to reevaluate like what y'all really got going on. Like what are you working towards? If he's not the one, you know, that's on you. Whatever you got going on, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but you know what I mean? Like that's not who you want. If you have to cheat, that's probably just not who you want. I think that's my personal opinion. If you have to
absolutely
look elsewhere, find elsewhere, seek elsewhere, crave, it's not really the person that, you know what I'm saying, that came into your life and made this drastic. Like, it's just not the one. Like, it's just not.
It's
the one.
the thing about it is she texts him. That dude did not text her.
Right.
She texts him.
Yeah, so
So
He
it's
didn't
not
want
that he
her.
texts her. She texts him. She reached out to him. He did not reach
Right.
out to him. So we're not gonna put that on the ex. We're gonna put that on her. She texts
On
him
her.
and said, I wish you did this. I wish you did that. She did that shit. So all the time when she's sitting up there with this dude, with the husband, she thinking about him. Oh, I miss this dude so much. But the thing about it is with women these days, and I ain't saying all women, but some women, y'all thinking that okay, I get this person and I get this person jealous, and he'll step up and then maybe come do that. If that nigga was sorry, then he gonna be sorry later. Walter said women be playing men all the time with the exes. Right, Walter, and I agree.
no, I don't like the jealousy game.
I
Anybody
agree,
that's
Walter.
playing with the exes,
I
though,
agree,
like
Walter.
that's up to you, though. That goes back to self-care. Just like I teach women self-care, like men, you have to have care for yourself too, have respect for yourself too. Just like you wouldn't let somebody come up and smack your mama if you love your
But
mama,
man,
or your kid. You shouldn't let somebody be able to come up and just do whatever or say whatever to you.
I'm gonna tell you this,
You
man.
know what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna tell you this, man.
if she can
Y'all
keep
better
bringing
listen to
back
what
to
I'm
you,
saying.
ain't nobody playing with their exes. You playing with yourself.
Man, y'all better listen to me. I'm just saying.
Let it go.
I'm like that Kevin Samuel type of shit, but I'm not too rough like Kevin Samuel was. You get what I'm saying?
See,
Y'all
toxic
better
people
listen
ain't
to
never
me.
gonna let go. A toxic motherfucker ain't never gonna let you go. A toxic person.
No, that's the whole that's the whole point of being toxic. They
Yeah,
ain't
you
gonna let you
gotta
go.
break, change your number, whatever. Like whatever you have to do. Like you gotta find your own
That
way out of
dude-
that toxicity.
That dude.
Or that's you that keep going around. Your whole everybody looking at you like, why he keep fucking with her? She be smacking the shit out of him. You know, like all this toxicity. Like, you know, you guys shouldn't be fighting all of that.
Shay said she is married and she has shut that down a long time ago. Right. Like you said, if she has to look to another man to fulfill her needs, just leave the man alone. Right. But the man is offering her something that she wants. The man is offering, the man ain't doing nothing. The man probably working hard. He doing this and she sitting on her ass, not even doing nothing. Probably not even damn washing the dishes or not even doing shit. You know what I'm saying? And he doing, and don't know what's going on in your house, but you thinking about this other dude. And the other dude is still hitting, you know. The other dude is still hitting. Walter said,
He probably don't even like her.
Right. You mentioned your ex.
That should be
You leaving that day to go find him, not in my house. Right.
I think the ex don't even want her. Now she got the ex trying to explain to his girl why he's getting this message from this idiot that he left a while ago. She's tripping.
Definitely. Yeah.
And you about to have a baby. And stop blaming that on hormones. Stop blaming it on hormones. That shit ain't true.
Yo.
Y'all have these men fooled like that. That stuff is not true. Now, some people do have postpartum and all that. But as far as that hormone stuff, man, please.
Postpartum depression is real. You ever?
Don't have me fooled.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
I always hate it when people act like they PMS is so bad. Like, oh, I'm just cramping so bad. Like, I have to have an attitude. Like, I ain't know I was allowed to just have an attitude around this time of the month. Like,
Walter,
Walter
said she bought it up and it backfired. Now she got no
money.
And
now child is fatherless.
And see the thing about he better do a DNA. I think this dude's gonna be a good dude. He gonna stick and still take care of his son or daughter.
No, when I say fatherless, I mean now it's a broken home. Yeah. You know, you had a good thing going on. I mean, women, do she understand for a man to do that while you're pregnant? And then you texting somebody at the time that he's doing it. I mean, it's bad enough that you're doing it, but you just spitting in his face like he's a nobody. Leave her.
See, and I know we can't go fully into girl talk. I agree. Screw it out. But we can't go fully into girl talk right now. And me and you have different views and everything. So that would be a great girl talk. But for real, like that's why you gotta go ahead and date early. You know what I'm saying? Not too early, but like I ain't even saying be sexually active, but like get your feel of like men, like or boys. You know what I'm saying?
Get your
Like,
feel like men.
have
Right.
some
That's sexual. How you gonna get your
college.
feel of men if you don't have sex?
You don't to see how they act, like, you know, and get comfortable.
Right.
You can't just.
I know what you're saying, Eddie.
I'm gonna be like Kevin Samuel. Look here, ladies. Email me. Oh, y'all, matter of fact, y'all can go, y'all email me info@kingscastleent.com if y'all want my opinion about lady shit, but what from a man point of view. I'm gonna be that new days Kevin Samuels, but y'all ain't gonna kill me like Kevin Samuel did. How they did Kevin Samuel. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna do me how they did Kevin Samuel.
I mean, dating is fun though. Like,
I'm gonna show you like that. You dating, you go if you go on 1,000 dates in a man's mind, you don't fuck 989 times. I'm telling y'all from a man's.
Let me take those.
And it says start early. That's what Shay said. Yeah.
I mean,
right. I believe that because people used to always say. I used to say when Kush graduated out of high school that he was going to leave the house. Now I wasn't kicking my son out. However, I feel that it's best to make those mistakes and stuff while you're young versus when you get old. This woman that made me mad.
Right. All right. Hey, it's if we got 5 minutes to go, so we're gonna let everybody give their shots out. And for Tasha, what you're saying is true because I left the house 17. I joined the military. I joined the army right out of high school. As soon as I graduated high school, boom, I'm on the bus going down Fort St. Louis, Missouri. You get what I'm saying? For Lost in the Woods.
That's
Missouri.
right.
So guess what though? You ain't kicking them out the house. You're making them a man. You're making them
a man. Because
you're making them a man.
Look, I said I would feel better by helping you in your early 20s than you coming to me in your 40s talking about mama, I need a place to stay. No.
Exactly.
No.
And I'd rather you learn that it ain't shit out here a little bit early. You know, be a little tiny little bit of heartbreak. You know, that puppy love or whatever before 16.
But I must say,
like just get, you know, I'd rather you do that.
But I must say one thing real quick.
Once you're married, basically, is what I was
saying.
That
Kush left home, but he happened to leave home and he's married and still with the same woman.
Right.
So I raised him right.
Right. So we're gonna give our shots out to Tasha. What you got going on?
Well, you know, I'm still trying to get into this social media thing. I'm getting there, you guys. I got a TikTok. I don't know what the name of it is yet, but I have one. I'm just chilling, trying to keep it positive. I'm glad that you guys are safe because I was over in Ohio bugging out. I think I may have called Kush like 10 times each day. But everything is good over here. And ladies, because of that email, when you have a good man, if you don't want to do the right thing, let him go and let him be good for somebody else. There's a whole bunch of women out here that's in need of a man that's willing to do the things that makes you feel happy. So that's all I got to say.
All right. Annie, what you got going on?
I am Annie Loke, aka Fashion Baby. You can find me on any of my social media platforms as Facebook, TikTok. I'm on Spotify, Annie Loke, ANNI space LOC. I am the hashtag braid queen. I do teach women how to upscale their braiding and beauty businesses. You can follow me at anything hashtag braid queen. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the show tonight. I'm very buzzed. So whatever I said can't be held and used against me, ladies.
All right. And I'm Zobo69. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We got some movies out on Tubi. Go check them out. Debit Card, Life Matters, and Church Sessions. And we're going to be filming one in about 3 weeks. Called Pretentious. Y'all gonna want to military people. It's about mental health. So y'all check it out. I'll let you know where you can find it. Hey, if you like to sponsor the show, hey, give me a call at 941-681-1710, 941-681-1710. Until then, you know what I'm saying, the storm done passed, and I know y'all still flooded and all that, but get your jar spunk lube. You're gonna have to to lube up. Like I said in the commercial, I got a commercial when the storm hit. I said lube up and then tube up. That's what you do. You got to lube up, then you tube up. Get it. If you don't understand what I'm saying, figure it out. All right. Hey,
And I want to give a shout out to Kush with a K. Miss you, son. You guys check out. He's on all streaming platforms on YouTube, Spotify. He's on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You guys check him out.
All right, we're gonna end this show with this comedy tour that we got coming up. Yo, Zobo 69.
Women have different souls. That explains a lot. Because I ran out of soul. So I grabbed my wife's soul. I must have grabbed the pussy soul. Cause my dick was on hard all day at work.
Jeans so tight, see the veins in their balls. Jeans so tight, see the veins in their balls.
The mama man looks like a blue Jimmy Churchill lady. Pussy so good, he wanted his own pussy.
Balls tight, see the veins in their balls.
They hugged up for no damn reason. She ain't cold. She knew I ain't the one. Why she went
so tight, see a little bit.
They don't the wrong time. They always want to get mad at us when we want to fuck.
Jeans so tight, y'all niggas need to quit. Jeans so tight, see the pulse in your balls. Jeans so tight, man, I'm through.